And we back. We live. We back. Here we are. Boy, I tell you, this message, this must be a mother trucker of a message because it seems like when somebody don't want the message to get out, they will start messing with the it's like it just starts spinning or something. So anyway, if you didn't see the part one, look at the part one. And this is the beginning of the part two. But look at the part one of the emperor wants to switch sides because they know that whatever they got, they're not as powerful as you. But yeah, so we're just gonna start in where we left off. Hey J Mike. Yeah, but somebody they thought they was gonna be able to do something against you, but they can't. You know, somebody they really wasn't thinking. It's like they didn't know that this person was going to be the one that was going to do them the worst, and they put so much love and effort into that person only for that person to have been working against them with other people. Mm-mm-mm. What else, Spirit? Boy, J Mike, I'm just glad that you know what I was able to get one live out this morning without being interrupted. And it was funny because we wasn't talking about the karmics. The one live that was able to be to get out uninterrupted was us talking about our journey. Isn't that wild? Well, when we talking about these karmics, that's when everything goes off the chain. They're like, shut up, shut up, shut up. What's the message? Anything else from this deck? Yeah, somebody they feel like a fool because they didn't think that shit was going to come back on them. They did not think nothing was going to come back on them, even though they got the infinity sign above the fool, and then the two of pentacles is that infinity sign. They missed the whole boat. They missed everything. Now somebody is sitting here having to look at life in a totally different perspective about the shit that they was trying to do to you. They thought they was doing something with precision and skill. No. All they did was they thought that they was waiting for something bad to happen to you. They did not know that you was getting ready to block them out. Whatever they was trying to do to you, it went back on them. Hey, Shaylin. Yes, J Mike, spinning. Spinning, spinning, spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. They didn't know how strong you were. They did not know how strong you were. They thought they could overpower you. Go sit your little goofy kitten ass down. You don't even know what nobody went through to gain the strength that they had. They thought they was gonna kick your ass. Shit. Now they know they look just like a fool. They're convinced now. Yep, everybody's talking to them like they's a fool. Because they know that you was the wish fulfillment. You was that wish come true. If they were smart, they would have stuck by your side. If they were smart, they would have stuck by your side. But they decided they wanted to pledge their love to this one instead. Now, and the group that they was hanging out with, them same 3 cups, they regret those same 3 cups. Like I said, the emperor was like, well, I really don't want to work with you anymore, so I don't know how to tell you this, but fuck you, I'm gone. I'm going to take my money. Me and my money, we're going to go be with this Queen of Swords because I see that she got some strength and she was telling the truth the whole time. I mean, I knew you was lying and I was co-signing on your lie, but I didn't know that you was going to be found out for your lie. So because you was found out for your lie, I have an image to uphold. I don't want nobody thinking that I was hanging around liars, even if I was lying. I'm going to lie about that. I don't want nobody know I was hanging out with liars. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I got a public image to uphold. Mm-mm. Sorry, but I ain't sorry. You should have been smart enough to see some bullshit. Even though I was trying to get you not to see it, you should have been smart enough. This your fault. Don't try and put that on me. I know I told you to do what I say and don't do what I do. I know I told you that. But see, you should have been working on your own intuition. Had you been working on your own intuition, then nobody would have been able to trick you out your damn spot. So this ain't on me. This on you. I know I lied to you. I know I tricked you. I know I told you that I knew the way. But you know what? Shit, you was a child back then. But you know what? You was going to grow up one of these damn days. Mm-hmm. Hey, Lamont. I know that's right. Lamont, we're going to do a J. Mike, please remind me to do something for Lamont, to pull some cards for him. Because I feel like he got some good news coming. Okay? Yeah, but something about this cup of love. Now somebody want to give you this cup of love, even though, this cycle has been closed, even though this cycle has been closed because this person ghosted you. What's the message? Mm-hmm. Now this King of Cups. Now it's like something about this King of Cups is something about this King of Cups. The whole personality, this King of Cups, the whole personality is starting to change because they realizing they was duped. They realizing that they was duped and they've been lied to for a long time. They've been duped for a long time. They realized that they was tricked out they spot. That they closed the cycle that they can't go back to because they ghosted somebody or something. They realized this witch had been lying to them for a long time, and they've been co-signing on this bullshit for a long time. Like this witch had them believing that somebody else was the star. Like somebody else, like they was the star, like you was biting on their rhymes, trying to sit here and think what you could do to get from them. Like they had the cure. This King of Cups whole personality is starting to change because they are going through the most horrendous heartbreak that they could ever go through when they realized they put the one person down that was there to help them and they believed the narrative of the crew. That same crew that's sitting back watching them, not doing nothing, watching them. Yeah. Especially after they didn't sat there and watched them talk bad about you. I'm telling you, they didn't say some shit they can't come back from. They're like, damn, why'd I do that shit? And they got nothing but regret because they never, ever, ever anticipating you will sit here and just like be done with it. Like they thought that they could hide something from you. They could keep something from you. No, you couldn't. They shocked. They shocked. And they're more shocked of who they believed, of who they tried to follow. That's what they're really shocked about. Hey, Brazy. Hey, Deandra. Tubi, I see that you made it over. Yes. Star Water Energy. Hello. Mm-hmm. Yep. But something about the truth has been seen. Everything is out in the open. They can't even hide shit no more. They can't hide shit no more. They can't hide nothing no more because everything is stalled, all the lies coming out, everything that they said about you is coming back on them. And trust me, they had a lot to say about this earth angel, but they didn't know you were so connected. Everything was turned out to be a lie. Don't nobody believe them no more. Don't nobody believe them no more. And like I said, the emperor like, okay, I'm gonna take my money, I'm gonna go on. Because that now the emperor wanna work with you, wanna close the cycle with you. And then he got the nerve to act like they want to be surprised at how this page of wands was acting. Want to act like they shocked. Hey Saida, how are you? Whenever they was the ones that was encouraging the shit. So, y'all, I'm getting ready to pull some cards for Lamont. We need to keep him uplifted because he is one of our warriors on the front line. All right, Lamont. Let's see. Something about some balance. That's good. Hey, behaving. Maybe it's having to balance out your money. Because right now it seems like you're going through a tough time, of course. But something about how you were spending your money on the community or who you were spending your money on. You need to really think about that. Think long, think hard. Because you can only spend it once. And Spirit wants you to have everything that you need. This is your time, but it's something about you having that victory, but patiently understanding it's going to take some time to build it up. You know what? Spirit wants you to open up your heart and open up your mind because Spirit is getting ready to take you on a journey and you're going to be confused. You're going to be confused. There's going to be somebody. It's going to be somebody that's going to help you. It's going to be somebody that's going to help you on your way. I feel like, with this person, there's going to be somebody else in this person's life that's going to be envious of the help that this person gives to you and is going to try and stop you some way and cause you to make a wrong move. But you need to keep your eye on that sparrow because this is for you. God has this for you. The only thing that God says is, all you got to do is walk through the door, baby. But right now, it's about a decision that needs to be made about you keeping your heart open. Keep your heart open. Allow the downloads to come because this is how you get justice. This is how you have to let go of some old shit that's no longer working with you. Let it go, let it go, let it go. You appreciate the lesson that you learned. But by you letting go of some maybe some physical shit that you no longer need because this is what's keeping you stuck. This is what's keeping you stagnant. This is what's keeping you in that place. Once you get rid of that shit, because you understand, you know what? Hey, you're in this transition, but you free your mind because you already got everything that you need. You got everything that you need. Once you free your mind and you understand that you have everything that you need, that's whenever you're going to start. You have to start teaching people, okay? Because this is part of your journey, a healer of the ages. You're going to have to open up your mouth because you have to open up your heart and your mind, and your third eye is going to be open. But you're going to have to start teaching people because you have to get on your path. You have to get on your path so that you can go through that door to spirit. Now, spirit is fighting your battles for you right now and sending your archangel Michael and other archangels down to fight your battle for you. And spirit wants you to stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. But remember, spirit is opening up doors for you that you don't know are doors that are being opened. And you have to choose wisely. Because that door that spirit is going to tell you to go through, that's going to be the door to value. Let's see if we can pull a couple cards. Yeah. It's like, be careful of the people that you're around. Them people, they don't deserve all of that. Think about where you spending your money. Think about what you got, because you have a lot. You have everything that you need. It's just that think about where you spending it, where you really putting it at, Mm-hmm. Spirit said, get on your path. And don't be afraid to go through the door of the spirit. It's going to seem like, what? Tonight before you go to sleep, you need to ask God to bless you with a prophetic dream so that you can find that door to spirit, because it's going to seem like it's almost like picture a long wall, a long mirrored wall. And you're looking, you see this big long mirror and you're walking beside it. And all you see is the reflection of everything that's on the side with you. And then all of a sudden you come up to a door. And you really don't notice it's a door, but you see that there's on that mirror wall, there's a little crack, and you happen to notice there's an opening. Push that door open. Picture this. Picture this as you get ready to fall asleep. Imagine yourself finding that door, pushing it open on that mirrored wall. And whenever you push it open, you're going to see nothing but darkness. Step through that door and make sure that you close that door. And once you close that door, you're going to be on the other side. It's not going to be dark. You're going to have Archangel Michael there guiding you every step of the way. It is not going to be dark. The sun is going to be there to illuminate all your steps. But Spirit wants you to know the devil don't want you to go. The devil wants you to be afraid. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear stop you. Something about dealing with this heart. Open up that heart. Open up your heart. Let it go. Whatever it was, let it go. Free yourself. Free yourself, because once you free yourself, that's whenever joy comes in. Okay? That's when you get everything that you want. Free yourself. You have the key to your own heart. Walk away from the bullshit that no longer serves you. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. All right, let's see. Hey, Saida. Hey, Behavin'. And Lamont. Don't discount the power of prayer. Prayer from the group. Because, see, this is where you may be right now, but this is where you're going. You just have to get on your path. Okay? I hope that helps. Yes, and just like Jay, Mike asked, anyone else? Oh, and don't forget, Lamont, listen, the mirror. Don't forget about that mirror, that long wall. Allow yourself that gift. All right, so let's see. We'll pull some more. We'll pull from Wisdom of the Oracle. What's the message? Something about this yang. Somebody's blessed. Yep. Somebody is blessed. They can breathe because you know what? Somebody's about to get a leg up. Somebody may need to come to the edge because it's like as if by magic, their tribe is there waiting for them. Someone is like, why? Why? Like almost, this is too good to be true. Why is this happening? Because there's no place like home. That's why. What's the message, Spirit? Something about someone has a deep knowing. What's the message? Even though they keep asking themselves why. You know why. You know the reason. Whether something is positive or not so positive, someone knows the reason why. Yeah, because they see that all that glitters, that shit was not gold. And now they looking, but see, they wasn't looking before. They wasn't looking before. But now somebody's having to go the distance. They're gonna have to take care of something something's gonna take a long time for them to straighten out. And they're gonna have to be flexible. They're gonna have to be flexible. It's gonna take them a long time to get some shit straight. They wasn't looking. They was thinking, oh, you know what, this got to be good, instead of sitting there thinking, you know what, maybe somebody's lying to me. Maybe they really don't have it like that. What else, Spirit? Yep. Because they sure wasn't listening to the tribe. They sure wasn't listening to nobody else. This person, they thought that they could just imagine shit happening. They could close their eyes. They could take a nap and that they would get exactly what they put out there. Yep, they did. They left to their own devices. They got left to the sea. Because see, this female energy, she liked to go by the book. And when somebody else didn't want to go by the book, somebody had to make a decision. There was a fork in the road, and somebody said, you know what? I have to go my own way because I deserve peace. Spirit is telling me that there's something else for me. Somebody, it's like, I don't know. If somebody tell me something, I'm at least going to sit back and contemplate or think, See, somebody didn't think that the universe was real. They didn't think that karma was real. They didn't think that what they put out there was getting ready to come back. But now it's different because now they're at a fork in the road and they're having to really work extremely hard just to get anything, Everything that they're trying to do seems like they've met with chaos and conflict. They really want to come back to you. They feel like there's some unfinished business that they want to try and mend this relationship because now they need help. They need help when they wasn't willing to do the work themselves. They didn't want to see nothing. They didn't want to hear you what you was talking about. They didn't want to believe what you was talking about. Because they didn't believe that you was their soulmate. They didn't believe in that. They was like, they didn't even want to give you credit for being between worlds, for changing maybe some old habits, because everybody changes, everybody grows. Don't nobody ever just stay the fucking same. And it's like they wasn't giving you no grace or nothing. They didn't want to let up or nothing. They didn't want to let up or nothing. They wanted to continue to dog you. This was a never-ending story for you. This person wouldn't just stop. But now something is different. There has been a change in the wind, and this person really, really is thinking long and thinking hard, because they see you. You have this new life, the life that they wanted for themselves. They see you have it. And because you remained flexible, because you had that loyal heart, this is why you get the new life. And that's the truth. Hey, Deidre. What's your question? See, people, it's like they realize it, but it's something in them that don't want to believe it. It's something in them that thinks, I'm better than that. But then, once they burn themselves to the ground, then they want to sit there and say, why? Like they shocked at their own behavior, like they couldn't control themselves. You're the only one that could control you. Yeah. And somebody thought that whatever they was doing was going to get them to Treasure Island. Not acting like the devil. No. Something about that loyal heart. Something about it was going to come back to bite somebody. They didn't know when. They just knew it was going to come back to bite somebody. Now it's time. Yep. J. Mike, I think Deidre just wants to talk with you. She's not putting her question up. Okay, let's see. Hold on, Deidre. Let's find out. Let's see. We're going to mix these up some. Well, see, this is good. We got triumph and success and the light. That's good. We're going to mix this up. Light and fulfillment of wishes. Hold on. Fulfillment of wishes and obstacles and challenges. It may be that the obstacles and challenges that you're facing is helping you to be on the right path to the fulfillment of your wishes. Or maybe those obstacles and challenges are, connected to somebody that you know. Hold on. Let's just ask it. Maybe are you bored or something? Maybe you're not really sure. Is it that you're doing something, but you're like, man, this is kind of boring. I want something exciting. Maybe I'm not on the right path. Maybe it's not the you know, is it that maybe you haven't said something, you haven't expressed something? Because I kind of feel like whatever you need to do or whatever it is that you're not sure about, you need to talk about it. Or you need to look at, start from the bottom and then try and think about the different ways or whatever it is that in the path that you're trying to go. Because I'm hearing starting from the bottom and we're here. Starting from the bottom and the whole team. Yeah, starting from the bottom and we're here. Who sings that? Drake? So it's almost like, having to start from the bottom. And sometimes, that does mean that we have to face these obstacles and challenges to try and get something up off the ground. But we got to keep going and stand our ground. Keep going, because I feel like you're gonna get it. I feel like you're gonna be able to make that. You're not gonna be alone in something that you're doing. you know People are going to believe in what you're doing, and that's whenever prosperity is beginning. But like I said, started from the bottom and we're here. Started from the bottom and the whole team's here. you know Too bad I can't rap. I can't sing, I can't rap. I'm sorry, y'all, but I try. What else? Mm-hmm. Hmm. It's almost like you need to separate yourself from someone. Or, yeah, it's almost like you're going to have to separate yourself from someone that you feel is, you know, you're supposed to have this spiritual union with. If you want success, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to leave that person forever, but maybe that person is holding you back in a way that they can't see and that you can't see. Because it's like you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for your material to prosperity to begin. But it's a waiting game. Something is blocking it, and it could be this person that's blocking it. So it may be that you need to give yourself some space, some grace, or understand, if that person isn't supporting you, then that person needs to go. I don't give a shit who it is. If they can't support you, they don't need to be around you. You know? Yep. Because your intuition may even be telling you, you're balanced by yourself or to do something alone or something. But for whatever reason, somebody, you might be trapped in fear, afraid to make these changes, only because you have these memories and, you felt like, this relationship with this person, was so powerful. Y'all was so close, y'all this and that and the other. But what's really happening? You're waiting for your material harvest to come. You wanted this person to be your wish fulfillment, but maybe, like I said, this person is stopping something. This person is having you be in solitude, or is not making your shit be able to get up off the ground or something. And maybe that's what you had to think about, is starting from the ground, from the bottom up and coming back up. So I hope that helps. Maybe not the message we wanted, but I hope that helps. So anybody else? Somebody feels like they have some type of emotional loss. And I'm sorry. Somebody's going through maybe a heartache, heartbreak. Someone feels some type of disappointment. It's like they didn't expect something. They expected something else to work out with someone else. But they're seeing now that all the time in the world it was not meant to be. All they did was just sacrifice themselves. Now they're having to leave somebody. Seriously. Seriously, because they're going through so many challenges, so many obstacles that they understand that it's not worth it. It's just like not worth it. Everybody, is anybody else echoing? Yep. But they are aware. Somebody's very aware of what's going on now. Very aware. What you say, sky high, infinite me, myself, and I might be closer to apathy after this foolishness. I kind of welcome it, right? Okay, thank you, Furious Pharaoh. I really do appreciate you. All right, anything else? Yeah, somebody, they're really going through it. Because the truth is out. The truth is aware. Somebody's very aware that they were the sacrifice. That somebody didn't care about them. They just wanted to sacrifice them. And now this person is feeling all this heartache and loss. They thought that they was going to be recognized for doing something good or who they worked with, but they saw that they should have chose wisely. Oh. Sorry, J. I was like all the way around. Okay, good, Deandra, good. What you say? I thought I was doing right by pushing forward from my past, but it seems like I'm stuck here and my sister did a destiny swap with me. Nope, she didn't. It's just something that you're not seeing, something that you haven't accomplished. You let it go, let it go. Forgive, but you're not forgiving for her. You're forgiving for you because you're setting yourself free. Forgive, let it go. You know, tell yourself in the morning, tomorrow morning, every single morning, all is well. Thank God for everything. All is well, and watch everything turn around. Seriously, it's about those choices. Somebody's realizing they had to make, they had the truth, but they still decided to make some different choices, some choices that fucked them up, you know? Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Deandra. Okay, good, Lamont, good. Sasha, my dog. She's so cute. She's looking at me like, I still got these shoes on. See, I noticed that she was licking her back paws, and I see that's not good. So I put some medicine on her back paws and put her shoes on so she couldn't lick them. And now she's like, she thought she's supposed to be going outside and everything. I was like, Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, but somebody's gonna win. Somebody gets a triumph. You know, it was like it's their time. It's destiny. You know, they waited long enough. They've waited long enough. But especially since the After this emotional loss, somebody patiently waited. They just worked on themselves. They sacrificed. Oh, they sacrificed, and they're aware of spirit. They knew their truth. They made their decisions based on their truth, and that's why somebody is triumphs. Triumphs. Oh yeah, Lamont, you're doing right. Do not even. Mm-mm. Don't even go there. Just, give that sister some space. Let that person that she's allowing herself to be used by to wake her up. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody's being waken up. They're seeing you totally different. They're seeing you now like, damn, they should have listened to you because you spit some knowledge. You spit some knowledge, that they didn't recognize or whatever. But the wheel of fortune is coming back on this entire group, especially this emperor. Especially this emperor. I'm telling you, somebody think that they're going to be able to come in, they're going to be able to enter your home and that they're going to be able to cause a ruckus and then leave again. You know, they think that they're gonna be able to do this, and you just gonna be like, well, like that you just have this unconditional love for this person, and you're not really gonna talk about it. No, somebody better wake the fuck up, and they need to see that it's a whole new world. It's a whole new day. This earth angel ain't putting up with some shit. It's very clear and apparent somebody who they was working with and everything else, and that's why you shut some shit down. You gave yourself some space. You shut down communication, shut down everything, and you said you can go on about your business and take your bullshit back. Mm-hmm. It's a shock. It's a shock to somebody because you called judgment. You seen what's been going on and how somebody been trying to do this for so long. You've seen what's been going. You've been given to this person forever. You have been given to this person forever, only for this person to sit here and ghost you. This motherfucker tried to ghost you. This was supposed to have been this solid commitment. This was supposed to have been a high level of commitment. Somebody gonna ghost you? It's kind of like, excuse me? What the excuse me? And now somebody thinking that they can come back because shit didn't work out that the way that they thought. Now they thinking that they can come back and maybe, you didn't hear about some of the bullshit that they said about you, some of that treacherous shit they said. How they was purposely trying to hurt you. Now somebody they feeling all crazy because they all caught up, maybe got arrested or something, and now they want you to help them. I'm telling you, somebody could have got arrested for breaking the fucking law because they didn't want to hear what you was telling them whenever you was telling them what you had to tell them about whoever you was telling them about. Now they know. Now they know. Yep. A master at ghosting. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yep. And it's like, it just doesn't even make sense because in the past, y'all used to kick it together. Y'all used to celebrate together. Y'all was good together in the past. There was wonderful feelings in the past, You love this person. You was there for this person. You gave to this person as much that you could possibly give to this person. And this person didn't care what you was doing. It's like they never appreciated anything. In fact, anything that you helped this person create, they went and took that shit and went somewhere else with it. They went somewhere else with it, and then was just basically leaving you out in the cold, giving you just they ass to kiss, not wanting to be bothered with you, not this, not that, because somebody else said they could do better. They said they can give them more. So they want to ghost you. Hey, Addie, how are you? Exactly. The past is indeed the past. Mm-hmm. But yes, something that you said is coming back around. Something that you told somebody is coming back around. And it has to do with this emperor causing this shit. And they know it's the truth. That's why you protecting yourself. That's why you defending yourself. They know it's the truth. So I hope these people kind of like get over themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Well, I don't know if they are or not. Because somebody was really trying to do you bad. Real bad. They was trying to curse you. This person was trying to throw a curse on you. They was trying to curse you bad, but you walked away. So now this person is cursed because it had to go back to somewhere. It had to go back to somewhere. This person was going to successfully curse you until you walked away. Now, damn, this shit came back on them. Oh, sky high. They may be trying to drain you for their own benefit. Because now somebody's worrying about the group that they work with. Now they starting to see that, you know what, that group probably did not have their best of interest at heart. Now somebody starting to take like they having a difference of opinion. Now they're like, something is, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have. Yep. Yeah, because they sitting here on the outside looking in, and your money is good. So apparently back then you didn't have anything, but you got it now. And now this person, they don't have anything, but they wish that they had it. But it's like the way they was trying to get it, it was not right. It was fraud. It was against the law. It was, yeah. Somebody thought that they can come back. They can just come up to you or something, but they're gonna find out that they're blocked. They can't get in. What's the message? Yeah, telling you. You know what? Just by you going away, you allowing spirit to take care of the whole situation, you surrendering the situation, this person is receiving karma, and that's the truth. You ain't even got to worry about nothing. All you had to do is sit back. This person is receiving everything that they put out there that they wanted to receive. You know, all of a sudden somebody don't feel as strong as they thought their money was, now it's like they holding back. They don't feel as confident as they did before, especially since everybody can see that these lies was coming out. Everybody see that how they was planning online, planning on this, planning on that. And how what they did, everything that they said about you, how that just trapped them. How you was very giving and healing to this person. You was their family member. You was their rock. Oh well, Spirit said, don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about a thing. Hey, Kay. So yes, indeed. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and close this down right now. Lamont, we're going to pray for you tonight and tomorrow morning and everything else. And just remember what I said about that mirrored wall. Ask God to show you. Go on the other side. Okay? That's right. Oh, Sky High, that's really nice. Hey, Kay. Y'all, I'm getting ready to get off of here and take my dog's shoes off so she can get her a good night's sleep and won't be just pacing all night. I love y'all. Let's pray for each other tonight. Thank you so very much for being on the front line with me. And we'll see each other tomorrow to continue this battle. Good night.